7, 6.
5,
Okay,
4.
the first disc of FF7 is probably the best part
That
of
is
that.
the most amazing game
I
Yeah.
so love
in terms of
FF7.
Final Fantasy. I'd get a
I
meteor
really
tattoo on
did
me.
not. I thought the beginning of Final Fantasy 7 was extremely boring, so I couldn't get into it.
I can understand you feeling that way towards the opening reactor, but once you start getting, I'd say maybe 3 hours into it, you'd be good.
Yeah. You know, have you played Crisis Core?
Oh,
That's an amazing game.
nope.
I know you guys did, but I think Albob, I think you would appreciate FF7 more if you played Crisis Core. Because I played Crisis Core before I played FF7, and I never played FF7 when I was younger, so I didn't have that nostalgia to help me along, and I still fucking loved FF7. I played that last year. It was a really great game.
Didn't it come out on PC? I might get.
It did.
I
That's
might
when
play
that's
it.
when I got it.
Oh wait,
yeah.
no, I have it on PS3. Never
But
mind.
PC is so much not better, but still.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I don't know. Is Crisis Core? That's like the thing with like
PSP.
Cloud
PSP, yeah.
and Squall and like
No,
all
no,
those
no.
guys.
No, that's
No,
Dissidia.
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
Dissidia.
Dissidia.
That's the fighting game.
Crisis Core is the story of Zack, which is the pretty much a black-haired Cloud that's not a very emotional sort. Well, he's a he has emotions. I'm just saying, like, he's not like
Zack is the Cloud with feelings.
he's the Cloud with more gusto, I guess. I don't know.
I think the farthest I've ever gotten in an RPG, like long RPG, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. 24 hours into it, I stopped because I still hadn't beaten the game yet.
Damn.
I
That
stopped.
game's fucking great. Can we just talk about how fucking amazing Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door is for a second? Have you guys played that game?
That's the only one I haven't played. I played
Holy
all the other
shit.
ones. Yeah, I
Holy
know.
shit.
That's the same issue with Metal Gear. I skipped the best one on both
Holy
of those.
shit.
That's how. I also
Holy-
apparently did the same thing for Uncharted. I
Oh.
played all the other ones.
I'm so mad at you.
Yeah, she's very mad at me about that.
For not playing which
Play
one?
it.
I'm-
It's-
Uncharted 3, I think.
Oh my god. How long is that game? It is
Probably
not long.
12
I played
tops.
like
It is
half-
9 hours. It is 9 hours long. Just
What?
play it.
Wait,
Please.
Uncharted 3, like the game that came out a couple years ago.
Yes.
$60 game, 9 hours.
Dude, that's very common. 9
Yes.
hours is standard pretty much these days.
What the fuck?
8, 9
Yeah.
hours. Yeah, unless you're like an RPG
It
or
was
something.
not a long game. It was a good game. It was not
Yeah.
long though.
Yeah, most games, like, you know how generally movies are like maybe 2 hours tops and stuff? Games, like, non-RPGs tend to go for around 8, 9 hours.
Game went 9, 11, and then 9.
I remember with The Last of Us. I forced myself to finish that game
That
because
was a
like
good game.
everyone said
The
it was
Last
godlike.
of Us. I
How long was
ruined
that
myself
game?
with that game, but I love that game. The Last of
Everyone
Us?
says it was
Yeah.
godlike, and I was
15
like,
hours.
Okay.
man, I sure do love this movie.
Well, people have like some people have like a lot of issue with like a game with too much cutscenes going on, but I'm fine with that. Like I played fucking what the fuck was it? Xenosaga. I played that game. That was a fucking movie game. Like people say, MGS4 and shit is a movie game. Xenosaga is fucking crazy cutscenes.
is like when a game is all cutscenes, you're gonna remember the cutscenes and not the game itself.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
I'm all about
If I'm
story
gonna
of
remember
games.
the cutscenes, I might as well just be watching a fucking movie.
That.
But what's up?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, you got there though. You still got there to that cutscene. You don't have that, that accomplishment of
I understand.
yeah, I get to
that.
relax and watch this movie now because I
Yeah.
got there.
I understand that. Except in The Last of Us. Last of Us was fucking easy as hell, so no, that's not like a
What?
rewarding feeling.
No, it
The
was
hell
not.
did you play it on?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Last of Us was pretty challenging.
I
I
played
made
it on
myself
hard.
hate that game because I played it on hard.
I played it on hard.
Can't touch it anymore.
It is not hard.
I played it on normal, but I'm not really good with console shooting because I can't grasp the concept of auto aiming being a thing or aim assist being a thing. So I always try to move my stick too much, and then I always miss.
I think there may have been 1 or 2 parts of that game where I was like, man, this is hard.
Fair enough.
Restart Last Encounter was my best friend.
Beyond Two Souls, truth be told, not a fan. Not a fan of it. I enjoyed the homeless scene part
That game was really
and
weird.
the desert part. All the other parts, I thought it was too Hollywood to me.
I wanted to play Heavy Rain.
I enjoyed Heavy Rain.
The ending got spoiled for me.
There's multiple
That's my
endings.
same thing with Bravely Default too. Bravely Default is the RPG.
There's
and
Please
I
don't
wanted
spoil
to
either of
actually
those.
finish. I was like, I'm gonna finish this one, and then fucking on Twitter, goddamn Dignitas Kiwi Pie spoiled the ending for me. I mean, Kiwi kid.
Bravely Default got spoiled for me, but I'm not gonna like mention it. But I'm not gonna say the ending for either of these. But
No, yeah, it's
Heavy Rain, however, does have multiple endings. Like the actual like outcome is completely different depending on what you do.
Oh,
Like,
it is?
You would get one ending, however, depending on what your actions, it could be a whole nother, like, you know, you gotta find out who the killer is. The killer could be someone else entirely, I believe.
Oh,
I could be
shit.
wrong. I could be wrong, but I believe that that is the case. I think
Oh,
there's
okay.
considered one, like, true ending or something, but I'm pretty sure the actual ending is all depending on what you do in the game. I could be wrong, but I'm almost sure that is the case.
That,
I might be wrong here. I'm
I
sorry
should
if I am.
definitely go back and play that then.
It is worth it, even if you think you know the ending.
Because that game, yeah, but that's like what I was saying earlier though, with like the cutscenes and thing.
Okay, that is not correct. Okay, never mind. The killer does remain the same. I'm sorry about that. But there is a lot of things that do happen at the end.
I don't remember
are different.
exactly who the killer was.
Don't even consider who it is because Snake hasn't played either because he didn't want that spoiled. But that part, I guess, does not change. But there are a lot of different multiple endings though. So there's just keep that in mind.
But like, that kind of goes against what I was saying earlier, is because like movie games and stuff.
What's up?
Because like, how like isn't like basically just interactive
I like movie
cutscenes?
games.
Yeah, but
It's hard to get immersed for me,
I don't know, man.
so
I'm not a fan
movies make
of-
it easier.
that's fair.
I'm just not a fan of movie games. Like, I play a fucking fighting game competitively. Like, gameplay is extremely important to me.
That's completely understandable. That's that's your muse, man. That's what you need. Like some people will need more story, some people need more gameplay.
That's why, in fact, that's also why Dark Souls is like my favorite game, because Dark Souls does it fucking perfectly.
It does.
Like,
it does do it really well.
Like,
What about Half-Life 2? Half-Life 2 is pretty good with that.
Half-Life 2, yeah, I love Half-Life 2 as well.
That's understandable because there's no cutscenes. You're all in
No,
the
it's
game.
it's all seamless.
Yep, it's very well
Besides
done.
loading screens.
Dishonored is just all right, man.
All right, later.
You have a good night, buddy.
Good night, Russ.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Boy, good man. What was I gonna say? Dishonored does that too, I believe. I don't
I like-
think there's much cutscenes with that.
I like Dishonored, except it was too short.
I
That
like
is-
Dishonored until the ending.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it. Just know that I just
Yeah,
didn't
what
like
the
the ending.
time,
I'm not gonna spoil
Snake?
it. Well,
I played both, I played all of the endings in like less than 10 hours. So,
Really?
yeah.
weird.
Cause like after you play it the first time, it's like you already know everything. There's only
That's
8
fair.
chapters,
I guess that's fair. That's true.
and the chapters are like 20, 30 minutes each. So
20, 30. Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess
Really?
depends on how good you are. Like the first time I
Right,
went through it,
right.
it was all the stealth thing, no killing, all that stuff.
okay,
I don't
then
think
yeah,
the
if
ending
you
of
do-
that was worth it.
If you do that, then
Did you not do that?
yeah. No, the first time I played it, I went gun ho.
That's what I should have
Fucking
done.
crazy.
But everyone in the comment section was like, "Yeah, good, you can't do that." I'm like, "All right, apparently the ending is gonna be great if I do this." And I don't kill anybody, and I was completely let down by the ending.
That game, like, I knew from the start what it was gonna be like, though. I knew what was gonna happen. Like, I could feel it.
That's
Like, I don't
fair.
want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, I understand. That's fair.
But like,
It's yeah. It's what it is, I guess.
I knew it was that kind of game from the start, though.
Yeah. Opinions on the Oh yeah, what about Telltale games then? Do you like play any of them?
That's different.
Okay, what's different about that then?
That's different because
What's
that
different
is
with
like that's point and click adventure. That's a completely different thing to me. Cause like that, no, in that like everything's completely interactive, like with the cutscenes and story and stuff. Like everything molds with your decisions.
Yeah, the choices are the gameplay.
Yeah, yeah, that's different. That's different.
But you don't consider that like an interactive movie then?
Well,
It is. Sort
there's
of.
like with MGS4, I wouldn't necessarily call it. I would say that things like The Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us are interactive movies. I would not say the same thing for The Last of Us, or, well, maybe The Last of Us, but not so much MGS4.
I wouldn't say that for Last of Us either.
My thing isn't
The Last of Us is
interactive
like drastic
movies.
differences.
My thing isn't interactive movies. It's when you're playing a game and you can't change like the cutscenes or anything like that. You're just watching a cutscene.
Fair enough.
For like but for I love
Talking
the
about, like,
Wolf Among
static
Us
stories.
and The Walking Dead. I love both of those games.
Someone mentioned Catherine. Catherine is a puzzle game with
Puzzle game, yeah,
anime cutscenes.
yeah. That's
That's-
a very.
That's
You know,
its
I'm
own thing.
I'm surprised that game got as big as it did.
I really liked it actually.
Such a cult following.
It had a huge cult
I
following.
haven't played it, but from like what I've seen, I'm like, this is like surprising that this game got huge.
Have you actually? You gotta actually play it though. Like
Okay,
before
yeah,
I
it's
played it,
one
I
of those-
thought
it's
it was
like-
kind of silly looking.
It's like an experience.
Yeah, it's the concept of when you start, you're fucking terrible, but by the end you are amazing at the concept of the puzzles that are thrown into the game. At least not amazing, but I
Oh.
mean, you at least that sense of accomplishment is so fucking good.
Oh,
And then
okay.
like throughout the whole story, you are making these morality choices and decisions that there's a bunch of different endings towards the end that all like change depending on what you've done, and then it all just comes together, wraps up very well. Like,
Yeah.
is it okay if I spoil one of the endings by chance?
For what now?
I'm
Catherine.
never gonna play it.
Catherine. There's 6, isn't there?
I think there are, yes. Catherine is that puzzle game where it's got it's a pink background.
Catherine
There's
good,
a blonde
Catherine
girl.
bad.
There's
I'm
the
just trying to
blonde.
make sure it's okay if I
Catherine.
spoil one of the endings, is all.
There's the blonde girl who's always in like underwear, and then there's the one that's got like
Yeah,
a
that's
black
Catherine with a
sweater on all
C,
the
and
time.
then Catherine with a
Catherine
K is the
good,
black
Catherine bad, Catherine
sweater.
true.
Uh huh.
Freedom good, freedom true, and then the other Catherine bad, Catherine good, Catherine true.
Fuck.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was 8.
I was gonna spoil the. I think it's the Catherine True, the C Catherine True, if that's okay. Like I don't want to like bug anyone out.
That's the one you got, isn't it? No, you
No.
got good.
I got K Catherine good. C
Yeah.
Catherine is the one I actually really enjoyed when I learned about it. But the basic concept, I'm just gonna say then, if you want to play it, you might want to close your ears or something. But the C Catherine, I believe, true ending was you literally become the god of hell, and you have a harem of succubi, and it's pretty much the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen as a game ending. Like, I know the whole ending was just an anime cutscene, but you go from this little, like, sniveling, like, oh god, I don't know if I can do this with this really attractive female and shit, because you were being seduced by a succubi. That's a spoiler right there, I'm sorry. But then you go from that little, like, almost pathetic situation into the god of fucking hell. It's pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. I really enjoyed that. That's all I'm trying to say. That was really fun when I learned that.
I get you.
It's a pretty cool game. Absolutely.
What even is Persona? I feel like such an idiot for asking that question, and I know everyone's gonna hate me, but I don't understand. I've heard it's a fighting game. I've heard it's an RPG. I've heard it's an anime. I don't know what it is.
I believe there is a fighting game spin-off. However,
okay.
the main concept is it's an RPG with I don't know if it's dating elements, but there's like a sim element, I guess, almost you could say, because you gotta like you do your stuff during the day, and then I don't know. There's just like the real world part of the game where it's like more of a some kind of like life sim almost, where you study this day and all that stuff. And then there is the going into the, I think it's the television. It's been a while. But then there's like the RPG element where you dungeon crawl and things like that. And then on top of that, the gameplay element that's heavily based on combining demons and such into like powerful demons. So it's almost like a Pokemon situation right there. What it gives you that addiction to collect, I guess. So that also feeds into a lot of things.
I've had it described to me as a waifu simulator with demons.
That is also a very adequate description. Well done. Good call.
Opinions on Grand Theft Auto. The first time I played GTA 5.
Best game. No, Vice City, best soundtrack.
I thought GTA 5 was really fun the first time I played it, and then I went back to play it, and I was like, man, it sure is boring around here. And GTA 4 I could never fucking finish because I thought it was so boring, and I haven't played any of the other ones.
I was
Liberty
very
City
heavily
Stories. Good game.
into Vice City and San
Yes, babe.
Andreas.
Everyone says San Andreas
San
is the
Andreas,
best.
great game.
San Andreas was a great game. I really enjoyed the fact that you could like build your character in like a muscular guy or like a bigger guy.
Yeah,
Why
you
would they
have
remove
stats,
that
was
kind of
cool.
stuff?
That
I
was really
remember,
fun.
yeah, I remember hearing about that. Like you could go to the gym and like you could actually like see your muscles and shit.
Yeah.
Why would they get rid of
you
that
get
stuff?
No, you get it kind of back in 5. You just can't like
Yeah,
actively
kind of.
work out or.
Yeah.
That's all it's taken away. You can't work out. You
It
can ride your
doesn't
bike and
feel the
run.
same though. It feels
yeah,
more
it doesn't
grindy
feel
that
like
way.
it anymore. Yeah.
I just like the concept
What's
of
the
I'm
thing?
gonna go hit the gym today, you know, and then you go fucking hit the gym, and then you get more buff, I guess. I don't know.
That's kind of cool. And then like GTA San Andreas is like a life simulator or some shit.
I think
Kind of like
I think the problem with GTA 5, if people had a problem with it, is it's too, I guess you could say, realistic in that sense. As you can get realistic in a fucking GTA game anyway. But it was just too, not out there as the other GTAs, I would say, would be.
my biggest thing is
am
I picked the
wrong?
wrong ending.
Fair enough.
I picked the wrong ending, so I didn't get the like. Oh damn, that was cool. But like,
I've never seen GTA as like a campy game. If you want campy, like play Saints Row.
Well, Saints Row was super
GTA
fucking
was always
campy,
about
though.
that. Yeah,
Campy.
that's its chick. That's what it's about.
oh, you mean like the? Oh, okay. I was like campy. I was like, what the fuck? Like Call of Duty shit? Like what?
No, no.
No, campy like overdone.
Yeah, like exaggerated,
super,
crazy shit.
yeah, super
you know?
exaggerated.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Then,
I would
yeah,
say
Saints Row is that like perfectly. Saints Row
3
3,
is
Yeah.
the
one of my
first
favorite
hour.
games.
like Saints Row is the epitome of a B movie in a game. Pretty much.
Yeah, and they do it so well.
They do it very well. I think they do a lot of great shit. But like there was just
Ooh.
A lot
Like-
of the shit is subtle
I don't
too,
know.
even with the outright campy shit.
is it?
Yeah, they have
Truth be told, I
subtle
never beat
dialogue.
one, so I never beat a Saints Row game.
I really like Infamous.
Like, they do like make fun of it was some satire. Like, I was thinking the other day when I was playing Saints Row 4, boss was asking like when this is gonna be over, or no, Kinsey was asking when this would be over, and then the boss was like, you just gotta fight a wave or two. He's like, just play on the fact that you do have to fight a wave of aliens to finish.
That's fair enough. I understand.
It's like subtle shit like that.
I get you.
That's
It's
why I
like
like Saints Row.
it's rather passive on how it goes about it then. At
Yeah,
some points.
sometimes it is active, but most of the time it's like really subtle, make fun of your own shit, tongue-in-cheek shit.
Yeah, that's
There's outright, and then there's tongue-in-cheek for it.
Fourth wall breaking.
Sort of, yeah.
Infamous.
Exactly that.
Some guy asked Infamous like 30 times. Infamous is really fucking good.
I only played a bit of the first one, and I personally wasn't a big fan. I preferred Prototype myself. I was
Prototype?
a Prototype guy.
I like both. I think
yeah.
Infamous was more fun for me though,
I
because I
think-
like the whole, like electro guy shit.
Yeah.
Like sorry, I keep interrupting.
No,
but,
that's fine. I'm very talkative right now. It's all.
But like, I like the whole. I don't know. I like Cole as a hero better than Alex Mercer
I think
for sure.
the story and shit behind Prototype sucks dick. I just think the gameplay was fun.
Yeah, it
I
is
really
terrible.
enjoyed it. I thought the gameplay was like, you remember Hulk for the PS2?
Did not play a single. The only like superhero game I've ever played was Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2 on the Xbox, and I was like, this is cool.
That was cool.
That's about it.
That was a good game.
Oh, that's another. Sorry, fuck.
No, it's
Came
fine.
in
What
my
was
head.
that?
It was about Saints Row again. The fucking title. They got Saints Row, and then they have Saints Row 2 as a number.
Oh,
Saints
yeah.
Row 3 or Saints Row the Third, and then you have Saints Row 4 numerals.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did do that, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's good.
Alright,
I'm glad
this
they
just
did
popped
that.
in my head. Go did that.
Nah, that's all good.
But I thought Infamous 1 was great. I thought the ending to Infamous 1 was fucking insane. Like, it's so crazy good. And then Infamous 2 was just, like, super satisfying. Like, the ending was pretty sad. Like, either way that you go.
You know what?
Because, like, there was the good and the evil ending. It's super sad. I could spoil it.
I don't know shit about it. If anyone else is against it, then don't do it. But I'm fine with you spoiling it. I
Anyone
just
care
know
if
the
I
next
spoil it?
game that I want to talk about when we're doing Infamous is all.
Does
Feel
anyone,
free. My account. I'm fine with it.
Anyone care if
I
I
don't
spoil
care.
it? Alright,
Is this the Infamous 1 or 2?
2.
Okay.
Okay, so in Infamous 2, basically you have to choose between your own life or your best friend's life. And basically, like if you kill yourself, it's like, hey, you kind of saved everyone. But like if you kill your best friend, it's like super sad because you have to sit there and watch him be like, "Don't do this, man," and then you shoot him, like you shoot him with a lightning bolt, and then he's like, "Please no," and then you just have to keep doing it even though you don't want to because he's your best friend.
Damn.
It's super shitty,
That's fucked up.
sad, and that's the ending that I picked the first time, and I was like, "Oh my god, why did I do this?" But
You
yeah.
know, on that account though, Far Cry 3. Has anyone played that?
I love
I
that
am-
game until the last bit.
Do not spoil that,
Do
please.
not spoil it. Okay.
I know the ending though. I
Alright.
played that.
Okay. Just that was a thing. I don't want to say anything about it. Just that was a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Moving on, so we don't spoil it. Devil
Yeah.
May Cry.
I've only played the newest one. I was like,
the
and I'm a
remake or the
DMC.
what do they call it? The reimagining.
called DMC, the relaunch.
Yeah, I know.
I liked it because I just love. I'm a sucker for beat 'em ups, and I really should
understand.
go back and play the other ones.
I think you should. I think you would understand the reasoning behind a lot of people's dislike for it, just because it just.
Yeah,
I don't know.
no, I
There's
thought the
something
story
about
was
it.
garbage. I thought the acting was terrible. I thought the characters were retarded, but I was like, God damn, it's cool to chain myself into someone and then beat them with a hammer.
I think you will indeed like the other ones a bit more if you did
I have
enjoy that
seen-
concept.
I have seen like cutscenes of the first game though, and there's like this legendary voice crack that the first guy. I don't remember what the name of the main character is now.
Dante.
Dante. Oh shit, that's a memorable name. How could I
It's a
forget
great
that?
name.
But yeah, he's like,
They're named
you
after
let your
the-
soul go into the light, like in the cutscene. Oh my god.
Fuck it, they kept it in. I don't care.
Yeah, dude, that is such a godlike voice crack though.
I think it was DMC 4. I don't know why. It was considered one of the weakest because you play as Nero, which is not Dante. I think you do actually
Yeah.
get to play as Dante later on in it though. But I fucking loved DMC 4 for some weird reason. I don't know why. But
I mean,
it was. I think it's
I like
because
3 the best.
3 is
3 was good.
it is heralded as the best.
It is heralded. My
Yeah.
first one I ever played was 2 though.
I
And
have to
so
go.
that's got the nostalgia feel for me.
I have to go back and play DMC. I'll probably go play 2 and 3 then.
I
And
think
probably
1 might be skippable just because I haven't even played 1 and I still love the series. I personally don't know shit about 1.
Also, Resident Evil. I will never get into that series.
Oh god,
What's that?
Snake
stop talking.
and Cheyenne are in this conversation. All right, this is good.
What's your reasoning?
Because
Yes,
the new
explain.
games coming out are terrible, so it's like, well, why would I even get into the series? Because if I do, then I'll be sad that all the new games are bad.
Oh.
You can ignore they exist. But you
Yeah,
can't.
you don't. You don't have to play the new ones.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna play 4.
Yeah, they're
and just
not
be like,
pertinent
"That's a
to
cool
the
game."
enjoyability of the old ones.
I haven't. I've heard
Don't
bad
start at
things.
4.
Don't start
Yeah,
before.
that's a bad one to start.
Do
at.
not. No.
Even
Start
Everyone
it's a
says
bad
that
one.
one's the best one.
That's not.
No.
No, 4 is not the
It's
best
not
one.
the best one.
Absolutely not. Um,
4 is the quote unquote best one because of Leon and overhyped.
it's the best one because it got so many Game of the Year awards.
Oh, okay.
And because I suppose it was like a radical change for Resident Evil in
It was.
terms of how game style. But
That's true.
yeah,
that
it's
was the
really
first
not
time
the
it
best
went
one.
that route, wasn't it? With the
Yeah.
third person over the shoulder thing.
Yeah, because I don't know. I've just like always looked at it as like, man, there's no point because all the new games are fucking terrible.
Yeah, but thinking about it like that though, it's kind of like that's like going back to an old book series. You know, you still the old good material is still
Like,
there.
what's going on with Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is going bad.
No.
Game of Thrones went bad by the 4th book.
Really?
Oh,
Is-
really?
Is the show's
Shit.
not there yet though?
No. Sure
Okay.
Dude, oh my god, everyone's gonna be so mad. I can't wait for that because I'm not into that series. I'm
I
just
don't
gonna,
know
oh,
what
man.
happens. I have no
That's-
idea.
Gonna get to
Yeah,
watch
no.
that implode. Oh shit.
Absolutely no Game of Thrones spoilers.
Yeah.
No.
I only
No,
watch the show. I
don't
don't know
worry about
anything
that.
about the books.
I've
I
heard.
still haven't even watched season 4 because I'm a fucking loser.
You are.
I've heard
fucking
things.
losers.
I've heard some gruesome things about that show.
I'm sure there's a lot of gruesome things. Corpse Party was a great game. I will not deny that.
Everybody wants you to fucking play the other one.
Not playing the
Cool.
fucking Pixel Hunter fucking visual novel version. No. No. I'll play the one if it's like the original Corpse Party, where it's like RPG Maker wanted to be this. Okay, I'll play that one, but I won't play the fucking sit there and watch cutscenes for hours on end. I mean, we just got over the topic a little bit ago about sitting there watching cutscenes, but this whole thing is just dialogue. It's literally a visual novel. I'm not a big fan. That's why I stopped playing How to Have a Boyfriend. It was fucking. That's all it was. I can't do
Ooh.
visual novels so well.
You should absolutely play Magical Diary.
I don't think I agree with you, good sir.
Melee is best Smash game.
The only one I would play would be the Katawa Shoujo thing with like the girls with like, disabilities
Oh,
and such.
okay, all right. I'm gonna admit that right now. That's my guilty pleasure right there.
I understand. We all have our thing. Some people like blind
I know
girls.
I say like I hate the cutscene thing, but that game, special place in my heart.
That-
Not even a game, visual novel.
Of course you would like that because you like Toradora. You like
That
the things
is
make
very
you-
true.
you like the things that give you feels, man. I understand.
Yeah, it's
I-
good
I love-
shit.
I love things that give me any kind of emotion, whether it be making me mad. Well, I'm like not like real things, of course,
I'm a
that tend to make
huge,
me mad. But
well,
like
I'm a
stories,
huge-
fiction.
I'm a
You're
huge
huge.
sucker for feels.
I understand.